Hello, so today we have a different kind of video. This is called I Tell You Draw, the story where you can draw the pictures. So I have a story that I'm coming along as I go with. I don't have a script. And basically you have to draw. So I will tell you to pause and you illustrate that part in my story. So we're going to get started. Today's story is about a family of chipmunks. So, make sure you've got your paper and pencil ready and we can get started. Once upon a time, there was a chipmunk family. Baby chipmunk's name was Clarice. Now, Clarice was a very cute, very lovely little girl. She was about 3. She loved everything to do with Acorn Dolls. Acorn Dolls were these beautiful dolls made out of acorns. All the girls liked them, but Clarice had 10. 10! Now, there was little Joey. Little Joey was about 10 years old. He was a very kind young boy, and he liked to play with cars and trains. He also liked to play with his sister's Acorn Dolls, and he liked to play tag. Next it was their mother. She liked to cook, and her job was basically to take care of them. She didn't have a job. Next was their father. Their father worked as an artist. He painted and painted. He loved his job. He sold his paintings. Pause the video right now and tell me what you think that family looked like. Keep it in a safe spot. Alright. So once upon a time, Clarice decided she was lonely because her brother was always at school and her father was always working, and her mother still had some stuff to do, and the babysitter they had, she was just boring. She sat there all day and she crocheted and crocheted. She never even talked to Clarice. So Clarice had a big imagination. She loved to play in their tree. They lived in a tree. Pause the video now and draw what you think the tree looked like. Keep it in your safe spot. She loved their tree, but even more, she loved her hole. Her hole was something she dug herself. She took pillows and blankets and rocks to make floors. How she made it was she put a bunch of stones on the ground, and on the walls she hung up a bunch of paper. She dug a big hole and she made a door and she covered it in grass. She took a bunch of her dolls in there and they had such a fun time. She built her own dollhouses at only the age 5. I know, I said she was 3 earlier. A few years later. Pause the video now and tell me what you think her special hole looked like. Next, they went to go to the market. Her mom went to go to the market. When her mom was at the market, obviously, she had to stay with that boring babysitter. So that day, she went into her hole, but she usually gets a mannequin of herself, a little baby chipmunk that looks just like her. So whenever the babysitter goes to check on her, it looks like she's sleeping. But today she forgot to put it up. And so when the babysitter came, you can only guess what happened. She was freaked out. She was so scared that Clarice had gone somewhere else. She called her mother back from the grocery store, and her mother called her father, and her father called little Joey. Now, they were all scared, looking everywhere for her. Clarice wasn't in her hole, though, and no one knew about her. She had gone to the back of their house to fetch some water so that her dolls could, one, take a bath, and she was thirsty. Pause the video now and tell me what you think the outside of their house looks like. Put that in your safe spot now. So, they kept looking for her and searching and yelling, "Clarice!" Except for Clarice didn't like to go by the name. She liked to go by the name Sparkle Princess 372, or for short, Sparkle Princess. So when everyone called Clarice, she didn't pick up, because when the babysitter was there, she knew herself as Sparkle Princess. Now, Sparkle Princess Clarice did not know that her parents were home and looking for her especially. How would a toddler know that? She went inside to grab some biscuits while everyone was outside looking through town for Clarice. She went inside and she crawled up to her bedroom. When she realized her mannequin was not there, she got scared. She made sure to call her babysitter up, but she realized her babysitter wasn't there. What had happened to her? Clarice did not know. She was scared. When everyone came home, she was sitting right in front of the door, waiting for them to come home. She was nervous, and she wanted her family back. Pause the video now and show me what you think Clarice the chipmunk looked like when she was scared. Keep that in your safe spot. So, they all decided to come back home, and there was even a police involved. They were also scared about Clarice, but when they saw her crying in front of the door, her mother and little Joey and her father and even her babysitter Squirrel, who was not supposed to be there, well, I mean she was, but she wasn't supposed to live in a chipmunk town. They were all crying with tears of happiness that they found baby Clarice. Baby Clarice asked what happened, and they explained. Baby Clarice said, "During the day, I go by the name Sparkle Princess, so if you're planning on calling me, call me by Sparkle Princess." Pause the video now and show what you think all the crying family looked like. Just to tell you, the cop was also crying. They were also happy that Clarice was back home, that they made her favorite chocolate chip berry coconut muffins. The end. Pause the video now and draw what you think those muffins looked like. I hope you enjoyed this short story, and if you did, make sure to rate my website 5 stars and join my mailing list. Also, make sure to email me your drawings. I'll love it so much. Maybe I could even choose one of your drawings and write the book. Sorry, I just dropped something. And write the book. That would be really cool. Tell me what you think. Hope you're having a nice day. Bye.